Yo. Yo. What? What the fuck? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Damon. Thank you for tuning in. And today we are back and we are watching more Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Arc. Today we are watching episode 10, The Battle. Okay. That's pretty vague. So apparently there's going to be a battle this episode. So can't wait to really see what's going to take place here. But last time on Bleach, Kyoraku was appointed the new head captain. And his first order, hey, UNOHANA, Kenpachi, y'all got to duke it out. And only the survivor comes out. So fight to the death. Hey, go at it. So we have UNOHANA, the first Kenpachi, and Zaraki Kenpachi, the current Kenpachi, duking it out right now, trying to bring out some latent powers within Kenpachi. I really don't. I was talking about this in the last reaction. I really don't agree with how this is coming about, especially with how thin you are and you're kind of in the middle of a war, that you're reducing your firepower. But if they think that Zaraki's full strength is, worth 2 captains, then go at it, I guess. And elsewhere in the Royal Palace, in Zero Squad, we have Ichigo and Renji. They have recovered as far as their wounds, their injuries. They have eaten at the one lady's place. I do not remember what her name is. And they've kind of increased their spiritual pressure from that. And now they're off to get their swords reforged. So let's see if we'll continue on any of that within this episode. But yeah, I'm ready to get into it. So with that being said, let's just hop into it. But before that, as always, I want to let you guys know, if you haven't already, please consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description below. There you can check out the full uncut reactions and early access to them as well over on the Patreon, as they'll be hitting there prior to YouTube. So with that being said, let's just hop into the video. I'm ready for it. Let's go. Oh, looks like we're picking up right where we left off with the Kenpachi and UNOHANA fight. And UNOHANA just looks so menacing. I black out amid battle again and again, only to find myself back where I left off. Oof. Oh, nope. Gotta be quicker than that. Happened only once. Flashback? Already starting off with a pretty dark tone. I love how they do their title cards here. Strong enough to satisfy you. So so she used to have that thirst for battle as well. Which is ironic because now... Oh my gosh. Yo. Oh, that wasn't UNOHANA? Even still. That's Kenpachi? Oh my gosh. I was saying it's ironic how she has a thirst for battle, considering now she's like the healer of the group. So right then and there, they're just destined to do battle. Oh. So Kenpachi was a problem way, way back when. Yo. Bleach is real, yo. Unconsciously restraining your powers while in battle. Is this so he can kind of bring himself down to others' levels? She was weaker than Kenpachi? Huh. Wow. This is really interesting. So Unohana at this moment was weaker than Kenpachi, but Kenpachi was loving this battle so much he basically didn't want it to end. So he unconsciously, weakened himself, suppressed himself, so that he wouldn't, give her the final blow. But then you just say he almost killed you? Yo! Yo, she is killing this man and healing him. Yo. She is bodying this man. Is this really like, from a military, strategic standpoint, is this smart though? Oh. Oh. This is her Bankai. That's the same thing as the little creature thing she used to heal people, right? So I guess her Bankai might have different forms? Yo, this shit looks amazing. Yo. Oh, the studio animating this just needs to be in the Anime Hall of Fame. I don't know. This shit looks incredible, yo. Ooh. Ugh, that's nasty though. I wouldn't like being flung around in pools of blood. Oh. Oh. Yo. Yo. What? What the fuck? Is he literally getting turned to skeleton or? This is battle. Oh. Yeah, I think we already knew that. Wow. There can only be one Kenpachi. Yo. So did she give him the name Kenpachi, or did he take that upon himself? Yo. Oh, you could hear like the sadness in his voice. Yeah, he just wants the fight to continue. They really just gonna off Unohana though? I mean, we knew that this was where this was going since the last episode, pitting them to the death, but I just feel like this was not the move. The heck? We didn't even get. And I feel like we haven't gotten enough of Unohana too, especially after like the last episode. She's the first Kenpachi, and they just threw that at us just for her to die. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. This better be worth it. Kenpachi of Zaraki. His Zanpakuto? That's the same thing Zangetsu first said to Ichigo. Yeah. his Zanpakuto. Okay, so we got Kenpachi Zanpakuto out of it. Is that worth the life of a whole captain and, you know, the healer of the Soul Society? Okay. The number one. That's Ichigo's theme song, I believe. Sikuyoro. What's up? I like this dude. Oh, hold up. Hey, okay, Cone. Cone is in heaven right now. I guess literally, since they're in Soul Society. Nimaya. That's just what I'm gonna call him, Nimaya. This dude is funny. What the heck? I don't know. You might gotta do the pose, bro. There you go. Where my man pulled the iPhone from? Oh, nah, that's not no iPhone camera. My man got a Galaxy. What does that mean, Holden? Oh. Oh. Okay. So none of the other people are Soul Reapers. Whoa, those are all Zanpakuto. Okay, so they're in the place now where they're supposed to get their sword reforged. So I guess that might make sense. And that's their broken swords. Ooh. That's kind of disrespectful. By the anger of Zanpakuto. So they just gotta fight off the masses of Zanpakuto? Huh. This guy's a clown, but I like him. So they have to prove themselves. Ooh. Oh, there goes the tone shift. Oh. So these are kind of like just a blank disc, basically. So they really have to like remake their entire Zanpakuto. I said they're angry with you. Hey, bro, you don't gotta do her like that. Just leave her there and walk out. Oh, that's the episode. I kind of flew by. Oh no, there's something in the back. Okay, hold on. 71 hours and 48 minutes. Go away. 71 hours and 48 minutes. You lasted for 3 days. Oh shit. Okay, that's super quick. And Ichigo fails. Oh, he got bodied. And did they have to fight him like barehanded? I mean, I guess so. They don't have swords. You just weren't chosen by an Asauchi. Why not? Is it because he's not a full Soul Reaper? Because he didn't really have a Asauchi to begin with. Oh, yeah, okay. Damn. Don't enter the Soul Society ever again. I mean, tell that to Chad or Hime. Oh man, we got the Bleach Killer B. Ooh. Oh, where's he sending them? Back to Earth? Or, the world of the living? You need to go back to your roots. You must learn what your roots are. So it's not that he's necessarily done with him, but Ichigo has to understand more about himself. I guess the real origin of his power. Because he's always had Soul Reaper power, so. Huh. You without sin are like the sun. Man, that episode flew by. All right, so that is what was this? Episode 10, and jam-packed episode. So we got the conclusion to Kenpachi versus Kenpachi, or I should say Kenpachi versus UNOHANA, and seems like we lost UNOHANA. Again, I'm a little conflicted on this one. I don't really agree with the strategic method here, in terms of military strategy, when it comes to, my firepower versus the enemies, my as in the Soul Reaper's firepower versus the Quincy's. Losing out on the entire captain, I think, is quite a blow, especially UNOHANA, who maybe it's just because we haven't gotten enough of her, but they've always teased her as being like one of those characters that like you don't want to get on her bad side, but we've never really seen the extent of her power. And then earlier in this 1,000-Year Blood War arc, we kind of saw a little glimpse that she was one of the original captains from, back in Yamamoto's glory days when they were supposedly super problems, like, and easily dealt with the Quincy's before. So the same Quincy's that came in and just bodied them this time. So with that, we would believe that UNOHANA has some real badassedness to her herself, and we can see it in her fight with Kenpachi, how she was just killing him and healing him, killing him and healing him. And we can see that, she is truly strong. We finally see her power in battle, only to lose her right before what seems to be another big battle with the Quincy's. So to me, that just doesn't sound like the most efficient use of your top commanders, but I guess Kenpachi's true power should make up for it in some way, I would assume. But with that, though, it seems like Kenpachi's finally going to be able to use his Zanpakuto, which is crazy. His whole gimmick was he's this strong, yet he doesn't even know his Zanpakuto's name. He can't use the Shikai, so how strong will he be now that he actually can use his Zanpakuto? That's actually going to be pretty interesting to see. And then we got Ichigo and Renji off to Nemaya's area to work on getting their swords reforged, only to find out that it's not working out for Ichigo so far. He's the Asauchi, the blank Zanpakutos basically are not accepting him. He has to go back and understand his roots. And what I'm taking away from that is like kind of the origin of his power, really. And again, we've known that he's had his own Soul Reaper power before. I guess we could assume that it just always came from his dad, but Soul Reaper powers aren't necessarily genetic. At least I don't know if there's any evidence to give us or that have shown us that Soul Reaper powers are genetic. And if that's the case, you could say that Ichigo's sisters would have Soul Reaper powers, but we just don't know about that. We know that they're more spiritually in tune. They can see ghosts. Maybe that's a genetic thing. But Soul Reaper power itself, we really don't know of. So we can't just say just because Ichigo's dad was a Soul Reaper, that's, the source of Ichigo's Soul Reaper's power. So it's going to be interesting to see the actual origin of Ichigo, or, his roots, and understand really what happened. So I can't wait for this. I think this is going to be some really good story build up here. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're left off with. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see more. And I'll just have to wait for the next, set of episodes. But until then, yeah. So I enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys did as well. And if you did, please leave a like. Also leave a comment and subscribe. And consider checking out the Patreon if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate having you over there. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. And this is your host, Damon, signing out. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.